And so 82 government officials in Ebonyi State are currently on a working suspension following their failure to attend what government describes as an important government function. So let's explore the story amid other important matters, within the Ebonyi space. And joining us is the Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, Mr. Ofia Wali. He joins us virtually from Ebonyi State this morning. Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Yeah, good morning.
First of all, let's understand the nature of this important function that you and your colleagues failed to attend, and if there were any, prior notices, a circular to, all government officials concerned that indeed this was an important function that you all needed to attend.
First of all, I wasn't briefed that I'm here to speak on suspension. The invitation was for the industrial development in Ebonyi. But then I can't shy away from your question. Yes, in Ebonyi State, every state government functionary is briefed before time on the manifest for that day. And that information was communicated to all ESCO members. I can assure you that the program which we're supposed to attend is an all-important program of the state government. And it's the state function. I am also part of the people that suspended. I take it to faith because I definitely have no single reason not to attend a state function manifested official information. Likewise, the other 25 on the commission. To me, it is a warning and a wake-up call for us not to miss the program of a state government. The other media noise all over everywhere about who are they crying for? They're not crying for us. I take responsibility of where I didn't do it right. The governor was right. The state government action on all of us was what it should be. And then because the program was, the way I differ was when I see 2 or 3 persons making noise on social media that we are invited for the governor's last daughter's birthday. And I was just laughing because a man who will not allow you come to celebrate him on a birthday is forcing ESCO members to attend the daughter's birthday. Someone who will not even allow you to celebrate the wife's birthday, either at the lodge, either anywhere, is the same person that should now force us. Sometimes I just laugh because most person doesn't know who the governor is. But then it is a work of opposition because he will always want to join. The wedding of the said daughter didn't hold on a Friday. The birthday of the daughter didn't hold on a Friday. So I feel why will anybody be thinking about a program of Friday to a more of a family Thanksgiving for the child's birthday on Sunday. So there is no any ESCO members that is not feeling bad that we did not attend. We are remorseful because as our boss, there was no single reason why we shouldn't be there. I am talking from the experience of mine being someone too who is affected. But it's a working suspension, and I think this is a warning. Like me now, and I will not fail to attend any other state function if the job I'm doing is still very important to me. Thank you very much.
Right, so this is not about a birthday. Is it the burial? Was it a burial ceremony that is in question now? Before we then talk about the industrial development in Ebonyi State, which is very important as well. Just to be clear on that part.
So
I said, so if this is not about the birthday, was this about the burial?
This have nothing to do with the birthday. The birthday is a Sunday Thanksgiving for the child that God gave life to this moment. It has nothing to do with the birthday. I didn't attend the birthday I was not invited to a birthday. There was no formal ceremony for
so it's
birthday.
really about the funeral.
And that can give you video or picture where birthdays were celebrated.
All right, so
it's show you where.
So it's about the funeral, right, and not the birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a state function.
All right.
For Friday. If you are in a state government, we will now show you the manifest for Friday. If you communicate the SA State Affairs, Chief Udude will show you the manifest for Friday. You will not know whether it is for a funeral, you will not know whether it is for a state function, you will not know what it is. But my information for Friday was a state function, which I was really not and I did not attend. And I feel bad. And the actions from the governor is what it should be. Because what are we doing? We cannot, if we are not attending state function now, then we are defaulting. Thank you.
I didn't want to overflog the issue, but I was just wondering of what importance a state funeral, or was it a state funeral now, or what a funeral is of public is, how is it important to public service? But I don't want to belabor the issue.
Like I said earlier, the program for Friday is a state function, not what you said is a funeral.
Okay.
But it's a state function that was manifested and sent the information to us.
Honorable Commissioner, I don't want to, as you said, I don't want to, just a moment, sir. I don't want to belabor the issue because you said the other issues. We also want to talk about industrials, but just as a one-liner, what was the event that you guys or the officials did not attend that necessitated a suspension? That's just what I'm asking. That's it.
We, the state governor, we are supposed to have a state function, which also entails supervising of all.
Oh dear. Anyway, we hope we can get him back because there's a lot of development conversation and governance issues we want to discuss with the Honorable Commissioner besides this issue of suspension. But we just needed a bit of clarity because there are so many things that have been flying in the news for clarity. Honorable Commissioner, maybe when you land on your thoughts on the response to my question on what was the event itself, let's talk about the work you're doing in your ministry.
So, yes, we currently, yesterday I visited the site for, we are rebuilding, restructuring, and then revitalizing Ebonyi building material industry in Ijango. And then the said industry has been moribund for over 15, 20 years. And then we intend to, when we are done, I think by the grace of God, we are also installing machines currently. And before the 30th of August, we should be able to have that place in a way that we can be producing building materials like vibrated interlocking, like vibrated blocks, electric poles, to be able to electrify rural development that is already ongoing in Ebonyi. And then roofing ties, the different colors of roofing ties, and then HDF, MDF boards, because currently major works of building are going into the normal painting to MDF boarding, HDF boarding. So we are bringing in the machine from China and then install it here to be able to produce the MDF, the HDF. We have fluted panels in various colors and quality. And then we also have aluminum zinc and ties that's cut across the different sizes of ties that are using for building. And then currently the video I sent yesterday was already have a machine that we've purchased and we're installing it. And that machine is aimed at giving Ebonyi the different size of woods, the roofing woods. We bring it from the bigger particles from different forests and then sew it there to different sizes for people to to have access. So what we're doing there is a home for a rebuilders. Everything that one needs from a building material will be found in Ebonyi building material itself. Then for Industrial City project is going to be a legacy project of the Ebonyi State government. The aim of the Industrial City is to find a way, train Ebonyans, bring them out of street, train them and empower them. And the aim is to transform the state into an industrial and economic hub. And then the project is designed to host manufacturing hubs, technology parks, logistics center, and export facilities, with plans for a well-planned infrastructural, including constant power supply. That's the main issue that Ebonyi is having about industry. When people go to social media to say, why are we not building industry? Ebonyi is the only state, may I inform you that Ebonyi is the only state in the south, east, south, that does not have energy. And currently, the state governor said, if that is what I'm going to achieve for this first tranche of this year, and he have already released funds for us to have energy that will be enough, that will be stepped down in Industrial City Jango, one will be stepped down in Industrial Cluster Uburu. We will have at the Ebonyi pipe industry, which is already functional and productive. We will now have at Ebonyi building material. So when we have power, we'll have water treatment plant there, then waste management and broadband internet to be able to have the facilities top-notch for industrial activities that will be ongoing there. For a start, we are building 600 shops.
All right.
600 shops is 10 building is housing 60 shops. And that 10 building that is housing 60 shops, we will have 600 shops for the 10 units that we're doing. We also build the warehouses. The warehouses is for us to have those that we're going to train and then have, because it is not building the structure that is the problem. It is costly for us to equip the place to more than building the structure. But currently there are structures ongoing there, which work is ongoing. If I'm not here for this program, I would have been also in Industrial City, because we are there every day to be sure that the 3-4 months that the governor gave us, we did not we meet up to the time range. Then we also have hostels. The hostels is to house the people that we are going to be trained.
Okay.
And when we train them, we will train them to the skills they know and empower them.
We'll have to bring you back to explore this conversation, because there are so many other levels to it. How this industrial city will empower Ebonyi people who are mostly into agriculture and maybe some other mining activities. But we must thank you very much for your time on this one. We've been talking with Mr. Oguzo Kanu Ofianwale, the Commissioner for Commerce and Industry in Ebonyi State. Thank you so much for your time.